Good Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this last Wednesday of April, the 27th of April, 2016. A rather cloudy and cool morning over the forecast region with an onshore marine air mass in place across the region. We have northeasterly winds and ceilings at about 3,000 feet or so, and this low-level deck of clouds will begin to erode. We can see signs of that happening now, and it's going to probably erode during the later morning into the afternoon with breaks of sunshine and then more sunshine as we head north into the afternoon hours, more clouds across the central and southern portions of the area as we have this frontal boundary that is draped across the southern portions of Delmarva this morning with some light rain showers still associated with the waves of low pressure moving through the flow. Temperatures this morning are generally on the chilly side. They're generally running in the low to mid 40s across most of the interior sections, mid and upper 40s across the New York City metropolitan area, and down to around 50 or 50 degrees or so as you head into the I-95 corridor. Watches, warnings, and advisories. Believe it or not, we have a frost advisory for portions of northwestern New Jersey for late tonight, especially late tonight, early tomorrow morning from 3 to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that is for the impacts of frost may damage sensitive outdoor plants as temperatures falling into the middle 30s for much of the advisory for late tonight. And this includes portions of the lower Hudson River Valley into interior portions of Connecticut. Elsewhere, we have small craft advisories ending on our Jersey coastal waters here at 10 a.m. this morning. They've already expired on the South Shore and east ends of Long Island, where they'll remain in effect over the eastern shores of Long Island until 9 a.m. this morning. On the aviation weather deck this morning, we have a mixture of VFR and MVFR conditions, and those low clouds will maintain the MVFR conditions through the morning. However, ceilings are going to rise back to VFR in most areas during the rest of today. Solid improvement to VFR is not expected in all sites until the afternoon hours. The broken cloud deck anticipated to become scattered during the late afternoon and evening around Reading, Allentown, and Trenton, North Philadelphia, and perhaps Philadelphia too. A broken to overcast VFR ceiling is forecasted for Wilmington, Millville, and Atlantic City closer to the front. VFR ceilings at around 3,500 to 4,500 feet are expected to build back in across the region tonight. Patchy fog also possible late tonight around Wilmington and also Millville and Atlantic City close to the front. A northeast wind at 8 to 10 knots this morning, forecast to become light and variable across most of the TAF sites during this afternoon and tonight. The wind direction expected to veer more towards the east-southeast this afternoon at 10 knots or less before becoming light and variable again tonight. Thursday and Thursday night VFR early, then MVFR and IFR late in the day and overnight with rain possible. Friday MVFR ceilings possible with scattered showers, gusty east to northeast winds at around 20 knots. Friday night improving back to VFR, Saturday through Saturday night VFR. Periods of MVFR possible, and on Sunday VFR early, then lowering back again to MVFR with showers during the day. So we're going to be in and out of a cool regime with showers across the region for the next couple of days. Right now outside of Newark it's 48, dew point is 40, humidity 73%, the wind is northeast at 7, visibility is about 10, a few clouds at 2,000 and 3,100. And the story today will be breaks in the overcast, but cool and basically VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia right now is up to 50, dew point 39, humidity 66%. The wind is northeast at 10, gust up to 20, visibility 10, few clouds at 1,700, 3,300, 4,500. Very little precipitation in the last hour or so, and a broken cloud deck throughout most of the morning, becoming scattered late this afternoon with VFR conditions in place. Mostly everybody these days has some form or another of allergies, and it will be no exception over the next couple of days. It will be rather high today and also tomorrow with oak, birch, and maple, the top allergens. Going into Friday, it'll be on the lower side with medium side with some rain showers around the region, then back up again on Saturday and Sunday. Morning pass of visible satellite imagery this morning shows plenty of cloud cover around the Hudson River Valley area, interior portions of Connecticut, portions of New York City, and eastern Long Island have a little bit more clearing, as evident here on satellite, and more clouds of the low variety here with a northeast wind across most of New Jersey down through Philadelphia in the I-95 corridor. We have our stalled frontal boundary here across the southern mid-Atlantic here. And we have a little bit more of a disturbance here across the plains. This is part of a large storm system, an upper closed low that's causing havoc across the mid-plains, all the way down to Texas with torrential amounts of rainfall, wind damage, hail damage, and thunderstorm damage, as well as tornadic damage too. This will begin to spread east over the next several days along this frontal boundary, and it's going to introduce periods of rain showers across the region over the next several days. You can see this on Doppler radar this morning with our front stalled out and rain showers and spokes of energy moving along the front. A better look at this on the mosaic here, again showing this stalled frontal boundary with periods and pockets of rain moving from west to east across the frontal boundary. Better look on this on water vapor channel. Here's our upper level low across the mid-plains, and look at all of these watch boxes for thunderstorms, tornadoes, and of course flooding across a large chunk of the Midwest all the way down to Dixie this morning. And our frontal band extending again through the southern mid-Atlantic with periods and pockets of these waves beginning to move and shift, break away from this upper low and shift east along the frontal boundary. Meanwhile, a cool maritime Canadian air mass of origin off the Atlantic is keeping our air mass locked in with low clouds and a cool onshore northeast wind. GFS maps into motion, high pressure onshore northeasterly flow. Lots of clouds around the region this morning, but there's indication on most model guidance, even the short-term mesoscale model guidance, that the clouds will begin to erode from north to south. But it's going to take a while through the morning into the afternoon before that happens, and breaks of sunshine completely rule the forecast region. And if we get enough clearing and light winds tonight, we could have some interior frost across northwestern New Jersey, the lower Hudson River Valley, and interior Connecticut tomorrow morning as of this late date in April. Yes, it's true. Here's our frontal boundary stalled out to the south, waves of low pressure moving along it now this morning. And as we move through the flow, pieces of that upper low are going to just veer off to the west, from the west to the east, and introduce the chances of showers across the region. Clouds increase again overnight, and rain showers will be evident across the region on Friday. Now, everybody's going to see them. Most of them will be light, and it depends on the model guidance. Some of the model guidance has the low a little bit further south, and hence the rain showers a little bit further south, and aerial coverage not so high across the north. But we're going to use a blend right now. We'll just use the GFS and then correct it as we go along here. Friday afternoon, that low heads off the southern mid-Atlantic coast. Rain showers continue throughout the region. They'll be on the light side, and then of course more high pressure builds in for Friday night and Saturday, drying us out with high pressure cool air mass in place on Saturday, but dry conditions. The front really stationary to our south, and waves or spokes of low pressure along the front introduce more chances of precipitation. Now, there could be a little disturbance that produces some light rain around here late Saturday night, early Sunday morning before that washes out. The GFS has this low further south on Sunday night and Monday, keeping the precipitation shield away from us with an onshore northeast high pressure block across the region. Now, the other model guidance is suggesting this low is further north through the Ohio Valley, and that would mean that more rain showers would be evident further north across the forecast region on Sunday night and Monday. So there's a high volatility of placement and location of the rain showers. Nonetheless, the idea of a chillier or cooler air mass, marine air mass, is in place. And as we head into the early part of next week, we go at a little break, and then another cold front moves in from the northwest and produces scattered isolated showers across the forecast region by Wednesday night and Thursday of next week. Temperature forecast going ahead today. Temperatures in the lower 60s away from the coast and over the interior I-95 corridor. Cooler with the onshore flow right along the coast in the mid and upper 50s, and also the south shore and east ends of Long Island and interior Connecticut with that onshore flow out of the northeast. And then that onshore flow continues on Thursday. Temperature is pretty uniform throughout. Temperatures in the low to the mid and upper 50s, about 55 to 60 degrees, which is chilly for this time of the year still. And that would be for Thursday. On Friday, temperatures again continuing in the 50s with an onshore cool marine air mass in place. Southeasterly flow ahead of the next wave of low pressure, and drier air coming in on Saturday introduces warmer temperatures inland, where we're going to get back into the 60s, pretty much near where we should be, and cool again along the south shore east ends of Long Island, interior coastal Connecticut and New Jersey, where the winds will be coming in from off the chilly ocean. And we skip through Sunday here. That Sunday temperatures again in the 60s away from the immediate water. And by the time we get into Monday, temperatures again in the low to the mid 60s across the interior, low to upper 50s or mid and upper 50s across the coastal regions with an onshore flow. And Tuesday, we continue, if we can get to Tuesday here. Yes, Tuesday, temperature is pretty uniform again, ranging between 60 and 65 degrees. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you bright and early on Thursday morning.